Yo guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are looking at a post-rotation Gardevoir GX, Sylveon GX deck, and I believe this deck could be one of the cool and better decks to go into with post-rotation. And the reason for this is because Sylveon, I think, is going to be a lot stronger now. Anyways, before we get into the video, I want to start doing more post-rotation content before post-rotation happens, so we're going to be looking at a post-rotation Gardevoir Sylveon deck profile. Now, unfortunately, Celestial Storm is not out yet on PTCGO until for another month, so there's still time, and there's still some cards from those sets that can be added to some of these post-rotation deck profiles I want to do. If you guys want to see any more post-rotation deck profiles that I can do currently on PTCGO, definitely let me know. Also, guys, I want to do something cool. I want to do post-rotation deck battles, and if you guys want, here's how this will work. So basically, I can do a deck profile like this, and if one of you guys wants to, you guys can create your own post-rotation deck on PTCGO. Now again, you don't have access to the Celestial Storm cards, but you can still make post-rotation deck profiles with older cards, like say, I don't know, Zoroark GX, which you probably want Macargo, so, but, or maybe Buzzwole, you can do one. You can do any post-rotation deck you want that doesn't really need any cards from Celestial Storm. So if you guys want to do that, and then what you guys can do is you guys can battle me, and we can do a post-rotation deck battle with our post-rotation deck. So I'll battle you with my post-rotation build that isn't updated with Celestial Storm, and you do one with your deck, and we can do a battle, and you guys featured on the channel and all that cool stuff. So if you guys want that, leave a comment down below if you guys would like that. And I won't, when we battle, I'm not going to tell you what the deck is that I'm going to play, but I will be playing a post-rotation deck. It's very simple. Now, you guys are going to need probably access to cards like Copycat, but other than that, it's pretty easy, and if you guys want that to be a thing, definitely leave a comment down below, and I will be glad to do that. And all you have to do, and then add me on my friends list, and then if you're on, I'll message you, say, hey, if you want to do the battle now, we can do it. It'll be cool. So, yeah, I want to do some post-rotation content for once. It just gives me more ideas for content, you know. There's days where I just don't know what to upload, I don't know what deck to make, but post-rotation content, now my top 5 Saturday videos, are definitely things that can kind of help fuel the engine and give me more content ideas so I can keep uploading for you guys, and I don't have to miss a few days because I don't know what to upload. So that's pretty awesome. So anyways, let's get into the deck profile, and that is, of course, Gardevoir Sylveon. Yes, a post-rotation Gardevoir Sylveon deck. Now, Gardevoir GX, currently at the moment, is standard before North American Internationals. Gardevoir is not as played anymore. Some people don't believe it's that great of a deck to play at in the moment because the format is too aggressive. Buzzwole is too powerful, too quick for a deck like this to really work. Same thing with a Zoroark Lycanroc deck. Even Malamar, on turn 2, you can easily get smoked by a Dawnwings or an Ultra Necrozma. So people are worried Gardevoir can't work anymore. However, when rotation hits, the format's going to slow down. We're going to lose some big cards like Strong Energy. We're going to lose Brigid, of course. We're going to lose Octillery. So we're going to lose some pretty big cards. We're going to lose Max Elixir is another big one. So the speed of the format is definitely going to slow down. We're going to be in a bit more of a slower paced format come rotation. So Gardevoir GX, in my opinion, is going to be another amazing deck in post-rotation. Now, Gardevoir is also going to be able to hit a few archetypes. Thanks to Rayquaza, people are saying Rayquaza GX is going to be an amazing deck. There's going to be a lot of Dragon decks to come out very soon. Rayquaza GX is going to be played quite a bit. So Gardevoir will have a chance to be able to go toe-to-toe with Rayquaza. And that's kind of how we're going to make that work. So Gardevoir is definitely going to have a chance to shine there. You're going to be able to beat Rayquaza, beat Ultra Necrozma decks. Now, the reason I think Sylveon Gardevoir is going to be the better of the variants is for a very simple reason. We're losing N. Losing N is a huge hit to the standard format, same with Sycamore, but N is a very big blow. We've had N for so long now, it's kind of crazy to actually see. We're not going to have N anymore for a long time unless they reprint it. But we have Sylveon's Magical Ribbon, which doesn't have to worry about N anymore. Can you picture that? So, Magical Ribbon, in my opinion, is going to be great. Now, I don't really know if Judge or even stuff like Marshadow are going to be played that much. I don't know if Judge is going to be a card that people are going to run in their decks in post-rotation. I don't think so. So, you know, Judge is not a great, reliable draw card. It's only drawing you 4 cards. It's not that great. Yes, it's disruption, but at the same time, people would rather do Cynthia or even something like Copycat or even Howla or Lily to be able to have their draw support. So Sylveon is a really good way of just getting 3 cards for free. Same with Algorithm GX on Metagross. Like, these attacks that get you cards in your hand, they're going to be really hard to stop because your opponent has no way to really shuffle your hand back into your deck. So Sylveon is super powerful, and we can just Sylveon for any 3 cards we need. Oh, we have a Ralts in play. Alright, well, let's Magical Ribbon for Rare Candy, Gardevoir. Let's grab a DC. Sylveon can also be useful for Plea GX. There's some big Stage 2 archetypes that definitely could pop right back up. Some people are saying Rayquaza Vikavolt is going to be a thing. You know, there's also Stage 2 decks, like maybe Metagross could come back. So Plea is just a great GX deck to force things back in your opponent's deck. You can put back big things. Even putting back like 2 Malamars can be pretty devastating to your opponent when they need to reset a Malamars. You just put them back in your deck to slow them down quite a bit. We also have Fairy Wind, which is pretty solid. But Sylveon is a great secondary backup for this Gardevoir deck. Now, Gardevoir does take a very big blow in rotation because we lose a really strong way to stop Zoroark GX. We are losing Gallade. Gallade is not going to be in the standard form anymore. This is definitely going to hurt Gardevoir quite a bit. Gallade was a great card in Gardevoir. It provided a nice non-GX attacker. It also provided a way to one-shot Zoroark GX. Zoroark GX is a little harder to one-shot with this deck. However, because we have that dark resistance, we're going to try and plow through the Zoroark matchup the best we can, but only because this fairy deck counters so many other big archetypes like Rayquaza, Ultra Necrozma. You can even do good against matchups, even like Buzzwole when they V-string 3 energies to a Buzzwole. Gardevoir, that's perfect for Gardevoir's Infinite Force. So you still have good matchups on the board. Zoroark can be sketchy when they only need 2 energies, but overall, we're going to try and beat them regardless. Now, we are losing Octillery. Usually Gardevoir would play Octillery, so instead we're going to be playing a Rangaroo. I really think it's the best draw support card for this deck. I mean, Zoroark GX can also be used, obviously, but we don't need that in my opinion. But we have a Rangaroo instead, which works perfectly fine also. Instruct is a great ability to have at your arsenal. Now, we are playing one Latios. Now, I feel like having these nice basic attackers in these decks are still a really good thing, even post-rotation. Now, if I were to play a Unit Energy version of this deck, I'd probably play Baby Buzzwole for Zoroark in particular. But Unit Energy, in my opinion, it won't work in this type of a deck because you need the basic fairy to go into Sylveon on turn 1. You can't do that Unit Energy, so we're not going to play that. Instead, we're going to be playing a Latios, and this could help out quite a bit at getting damage on the board if we don't get turn 1 Magical Ribbon. Also, it's a nice attacker against Buzzwole, right? So I feel like Latios is just a nice inclusion in this deck. Also, Diancie wouldn't be bad, but because we have Sylveon, we don't really need to worry about using this because we already have our Sylveon line, which is what's going to get our Gardevoir. So there you go. And we got our 2 Lele's. Lele is still going to be good post-rotation. I still think 2 Lele's is going to be the way to go post-rotation. I don't think 3 is needed. I think 2 is still going to be the way to play Tapu Lele GX at the moment in post-rotation. I don't think it's really a big deal. We're losing N and Sycamore for Tapu Lele lines. I think you can get away with it. We go into the items now. This is where things get interesting. Gardevoir is losing a few items. One of them being Super Rod. Now that Gardevoir won't have Super Rod anymore, that's going to suck. So we're going to need to play another card to get energy back. Because I feel like Gardevoir still needs at least one card that gets you energy back into your hand or deck. Now there's some options we have. Of course there's Energy Recycler. But I'm going to play Energy Retrieval instead. I like this card a little bit more. You just get 2 basic energies back into your hand. This is going to be our way of replacing Super Rod just with Energy Retrieval. Well, Rod is better because you can get a Pokemon back too, which is always nice. But we can Energy Retrieval instead. And we're going to still have Stretcher, so we're still going to be playing 1 copy of Rescue Stretcher for this deck. But it will blow to lose Super Rod, but we're going to replace that with Energy Retrieval. Energy Retrieval is going to be our Super Rod of the deck. Now, yes, we are only playing 1 Field Blower. We don't need to go crazy on Field Blowers, in my opinion, because, yeah, tools are still going to be relevant. Like, Choice Band is still going to be something to watch out for. But Field Blower is not going to be as needed because Parallel City's gone. We're also losing Garbotoxin and Floatstone. So 3 big tools to discard are, or 3 cards to discard with Field Blower, I should say. They're all going to be gone. So we don't really need to worry about having Field Blower at the moment. I think 1 is going to be great for this deck. Because without like big cards like those 3 cards I just mentioned, Field Blower's value is not as needed at this point. I think it's still good to play it, but again, losing some big cards like Parallel, Floatstone, and also losing Garbotoxin, it's just not a big issue anymore to have to play multiple Field Blowers. We are playing 1 Max Potion. Gardevoir lists do play Max Potion still. I think it is still pretty good. 1 Fairy Energy, Gardevoir, Max Potion is still a pretty strong combo. It can be great against Rayquaza, because ideally you just need 1 Fairy Energy to smack Rayquaza for weakness and one-shot it. Max Potion can be great there, just heal it. Max Potion is just great with Gardevoir. Anyways, we still play Ace Rolla too. We are playing 3 rare candies. Because this is a Sylveon build, we rely on Sylveon to get ourselves the rare candy Gardevoir line, so we only really need 3 rare candies. Again, we got our Stretcher. 4 Ultra Balls are still going to be played. Yeah, the deck plays no Mysterious Treasure. If you want to play a Treasure, because we do play Lele and Latios, you can do it. We don't really need Treasure in my opinion, though I would like it. But those are all the basic item cards. Some other ones I was considering. The first one is Nest Ball. I really like the idea of playing Nest Ball in this deck. Being able to put a base Pokemon on your bench can be great to get a Ralts in play, because we are losing Bridget. Also, stuff like Timer Ball could be good in here, just to grab your Gardevoir evolutions, but again, with Sylveon, you kind of rely on that engine instead. So, there you go. So, Nest Ball, I think, is another great inclusion in this deck. Don't know why you remove them. We go into the supporters now. This is where things get interesting. What supporters do you play now that Sycamore and Bridget are leaving the standard format? Well, it's simple. Cynthia is going to be an automatic 4 of. Cynthia's a great supporter. We're not going to be playing 4 Cynthias in our deck. I need to get a 4th full art really quickly. This thing's going to go up in price, probably in rotation. But yes, 4 Cynthias still going to be the way to go. Now, I stated in my top 5 best post-rotation supporters, Copycat's going to be another good way. Not only can Copycat be a nice extra Cynthia if your opponent has those cards in their hand, you can also abuse this when you're playing against Zoroark GX. Zoroark GX, you already know, will have huge hands of like 10 to 12, even 8, 9, 10 cards. Copycat will just get you those hand sizes, so we're playing 2 Copycats in this deck also. I am playing 1 Ace Rolla in this deck. Also, Ace Rolla works really well with Gardevoir and Rare Candy, and also you can use it with Sylveon mostly. Once Sylveon kind of did its thing, you can just Ace Roll it back in your hand and get rid of it. We are playing 1 Diantha. 2 might actually be the better option for this deck, but we are going to play 1. Diantha is just great with Gardevoir GX, because you can just, you lose Gardevoir, you lose Sylveon, they get knocked out, you get 2 cards from your discard pile. It's that simple. 3 Guzmas is probably still going to be the standard. Again, right now 3 Guzmas is how it works. I don't think 4 Guzmas is going to be the thing. I think it's still going to be 3. We are playing 1 Judge just for the Zoroark matchups, and it can help us out quite a bit. I'm still going to play Judge. Also, if we play against a mirror matchup per se, right, we still have Judge, so I think 1 Judge is still needed. Again, I don't know how big Judge is going to be post-rotation, so I feel like Magical Ribbon is just going to be a really fun attack to use when 4 Cynthias and Lilies and Copycats and Hollows, there's all going to be the thing, and Steven's Decision, they're all going to be the things people want to play. They're not going to be thinking of Judge, so Sylveon's going to be great for the first few times you get to use it. 1 Lily, I think Lily's still good. I think 2 could be stronger, but we're going to play 1 Lily. We already have like Ace Rolla and Diantha, so we can get away with just 1 copy of Lily. I am playing 2 Fan Clubs. I'm actually going with 2 Fan Clubs over 1. Fan Club can still grab you Lele in situations where you don't have a supporter and you need to grab Lele, but Fan Club is going to be our new term on Bridget. Not as effective, but honestly, in this type of deck, Fan Club's not too bad. If you start Sylveon, you really only need like 2 rolls, so it's like whatever. So Fan Club is beautiful in this deck, and we're going to play 2 copies of it instead of 1. And the supporter, we got 3 Choice Bands, because Choice Band we need for Gardevoir. We are playing 2 Skateboards. Sadly, Floatstone is leaving the format, but the Skateboard can work too. It can be okay. It gives Sylveon a 1 retreat cost. It gives Oranguru a 1 retreat cost. It gives Ralts a free retreat cost. It can give Curly a free retreat cost. It will give Gardevoir a 1 retreat cost. It'll give Lele a free retreat cost. And it will give Latios a free retreat cost. Skateboard works really well in this deck. I think Skateboard, is still a really good card. I need to get some secret rares of these, but yeah, we're playing 2 copies of Skateboard, just like Floatstone. We got 4 DCs for our attackers and 9 basic Fairy Energy. I think 9 is still the perfect amount to play. This is my Sylveon Gardevoir post-rotation deck, and yes, if you guys want to battle me, I will use this deck against you guys. Definitely leave a comment down below. I want to get some post-rotation games on this channel, so if you guys want to, definitely do leave a comment down below if you would like to battle me, and I will play this deck against you guys. We can maybe do best 2 out of 3, or we can just do a simple match and see how it goes. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed, leave a like. What do you guys think of this post-rotation deck profile? Do you guys think this was a good post-rotation deck? Definitely leave a comment. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, subscribe. I'll see you guys on another PTCGO video. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys on another PTCGO video. Have a good day.